It was a very hot and humid afternoon of July, and hot it definitely was. The heat was showing its effect not only on the mercury but also on Amir's mood. He was already frustrated and angry over the undercooked lunch, the electricity supply, and wanted a shower. But guess what? There wasn't a drop of water wanting to come out of the tap. That was it. He could not stand it any longer, he thought. It is all because of Shaitan. He makes us commit sins and we bear the wrath of Allah through the scorching sun, and even then we don't repent, and we torture our fellow humans by load shortening the supply of gas, water, and electricity. Then his thoughts turned to the sins he had committed. He felt really angry at Shaitan. He murmured to himself angrily, "If I could get hold of Shaitan, I would kill him." Just as he uttered these words, he was surprised to see smoke coming from nowhere. And then, yes, in front of him was an ugly-faced, scary-looking creature. He was shocked, and he couldn't believe his eyes. Amir had never seen or heard of such a creature. He stuttered, "Who are you?" And the reply was shocking as the creature's looks. It said, "You wanted to kill me?" "Yes, I am Shaitan. But I came here to tell you that you are wrong. I don't force you people into committing sins. You do it because you like to do so. Come with me, I will show you how." With this, he started to move forward the market near Amir's home. Amir followed curiously. Nobody except Amir could see Shaitan, and he would whisper into people's ears as he was walking through the market. He stopped right in front of the cold drink crates of a one general store and bakers. He took an almost empty bottle and spilled the few drops that were present in it. In a few minutes, 8 to 10 flies came and settled around it. Suddenly, a small lizard appeared from nowhere and attacked the flies. His uncle Ashir, the shopkeeper, had a cat who tried to catch the lizard. The pet cat owned by Fahid, a regular customer. Fahid's pet cat started a fight with Uncle Ashir's cat. Now both Uncle Ashir and Fahid were engaged in a heated debate over whose cat was more injured. In a matter of 10 minutes, a crowd had gathered around the two former good friends. All the people of the locality who knew them were now involved in the scuffle. Many of them were common friends of them both, but now everyone was divided into two groups. Someone called up the police, and they were in no time. Several people were arrested. Someone bribed a police official, and he discriminated in favoring one group over the other. Amir was watching all this with great disgust. Shaitan looked at him and said, "See, all I did was a spill of little leftover cold drink. Anyone might have done this accidentally. My point is that I never force anyone into committing a sin. All I do is to give them the slightest idea and they do the rest of it themselves. This is because a human's heart is attracted to sins, as it looks so appealing. For a human to avoid sins, he must keep his or her heart constantly in the remembrance of Allah, just like a garden needs constant care of a gardener, otherwise it will turn into a jungle. In the meantime, Amir, who was intently listening, understood everything. Now he knew that the Shaitan's whispering were actually the idea of sins he was giving to people, and he remembered the dua for making Shaitan go away. He said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. And the Shaitan gave a horrible cry and ran away. See, we need to remember Allah constantly in order to save us from the traps of Shaitan. If we do it continuously, then it will help us and it will lead us to a happy life. That's the moral of the story. See you in the next story.